Am I in over my head at the moment? Yeah. Just a little bit. Is that abnormal for me? No. Is it getting tiring? A little bit. It is October. It is almost November. It is literally Halloween on the day of filming this. Well, starting this today. Today is Halloween. And I'm doing nothing for Halloween. It's just me benchmarking mentally how fast this year is going. Anyway. Hello, welcome. I am here to make a video. We're making a video. And for this one, it's just gonna kind of be I guess a studio work vlog, because boy do I have stuff to do, and I thought what better way to motivate me than to force myself to film it all, which totally makes it all take longer. But here we are. A lot going on today. We have started food paintings. We have some sculptural wall hangings that need finishing up. Do you want to experience this first peel with me?
Yeah.
I'm so nervous. I tried a trick. Technically this is masking tape and technically it's painter's tape, but in my mind that shouldn't make that much of a difference. Oh, I'm so scared. What? I feel like I really have to peel this sucker.
And what's it do?
It helps hold the resin in the pendant so it doesn't all just like ooze out the back. Is the point of that.
That does what?
Keeps it all even in here.
It also provides a texture to it.
Well, I'm gonna like sand it a little bit, but yeah, it does leave like a bit of a residue to the tape.
But you got
This is the back.
You got the. Is that what you wanted to happen? Like it worked?
It is exactly what they said would happen.
The top right paint chip looks like a horsey. A seahorse.
It does! I don't even know if this camera will focus that well. It does look like a little horsey.
No, seahorse.
A horsey.
No, horsey's a Pokemon. I goofed. I'm the idiot.
Well, that's one of like 10 I did, so no stress. And then I have to go in and sand all of them and clean them up just a little bit, but these came out a lot better than... I'm talking to you. Okay, these came out a lot better than my first batch. First batch really like leaked out everywhere. So, yeah. There's so many little things I have to do. But I want to do... There's so many things I want to do. I think this would be cute though. I didn't even say, I've been saving all my paint chips. I don't have the jar of them, but I save all my paint chips. And then I wanted to do a little like holiday, bring it all together for the end of the year thing. I'm only making like a few of these. And I'm also making a few earring pieces as well. So, which I might like maintain the earrings throughout the year, depending, but I wanted to like get some cute pendants and whatnot. So I have to go peel all of those and sand them and clean them and eventually photograph them. I haven't even figured out the packaging for... Things are going well. I think I'm gonna do a small, very small, quick, hopefully quick photo shoot to showcase one of my friend's earrings that they made that I purchased, and it is the closest I will get to anything remotely Halloween related, and it's barely even an attempt at anything, so it's just me doing a fun little shoot. But I want to do that really quick so I can edit it and put them out, because I literally love the earrings so much. Just doing an Instagram story didn't feel like it sufficed how much I love them. So that's what we're gonna do first. That's first on my list, which I've really gotten sidetracked at this point. Starting off strong. Alright, I have changed into some chill Halloween gear. I was in basically the clothes I woke up in, took photos, did some computer work. I've been behind. I'm that person. I mean, everyone says this is a millennial thing. So odds are, what is happening? Odds are a lot of people can relate to this. I'm always behind on emails, like literally always. It gives me, I hate them. I don't even hate them because like I find them difficult. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know what my problem is because I would prefer email over almost any other form of communication, but I'm always behind on my emails. Someone needs to explain that to me. Regardless, I had some very not so exciting businessy stuff that always seemingly takes up like 2 to 3 hours of my day, whatever that may be. But what I need to, well, there's a lot I still need to do. But one of the things I need to do is wrap up some paintings, like finish painting them. So I thought let's hang out for a bit. My hair is this little wingding. I've lost control over it. So what I'm working on, in case you're curious, is an eggplant painting, a zucchini slash some, it kind of can look like a cucumber depending, painting, a wart pumpkin, and then 2 galaxy, very cloud, ethereal, imaginative, inspired. My road is a mess, so people are probably gonna start honking in probably like 2 seconds. Yes, and technically a little like baby pumpkin. I've never seen these before. I will, if I remember, I will show the reference photo to this. It's the cutest little thing I've ever seen in my life. We went to like a farm recently. It was like a farm store, not a farm. Like, we didn't like walk through fields. We went to a farm store. And what do I want to mix first? I should really work on these zucchinis. And I love farm stores. Anything natural, like, not natural, I don't care about that. Anything local grown, local made, small business, like anything like that is like my literal jam. It makes me the happiest little bean. And I wanted to go there because they had a very, very large farm store. And we went, and of course we went during like pumpkin season, but I don't buy pumpkins. I wanted just like baked goods and whatnot, which I went ham on some baked goods. And they had all these incredible pumpkin variations. I was just like in shock. Like, it was so good. I took so many photos, and I feel like I need to do just like a whole mini series on them, and then like go back and like take a photo with the painting next to the pumpkin that inspired it. But I also know that like I don't know how long they're gonna keep all this out because fall's only so long. So I see things in this realm of like a topic all the time online, and I myself contribute to it, good and bad, I would say. I think as any person who, oh my god, this hair, either works for themselves, decides to pursue things outside of a traditional job, or even if it is a traditional job but you're just like saddled with like a lot of work, I say traditional and just that like you're employed by someone, it can be anything beyond that. When you just have like a lot of responsibility, regardless of what that is, honestly, professionally, not professionally, I think like we're so bad, I'm generalizing in case it's not obvious, we're so bad at like truly valuing our time and like understanding the value of time, and understanding it not so much in that like defending wages and whatnot, which like obviously we should be doing. I'm literally saying, and just like having a strong perception of time that is required to do certain things and to do them well, or not even do them well, but like not lose your sanity during it. I'm so bad at this. Like, I'm horrible at this. I always always need there to be more time in the day. I also unfortunately fall into the category that I do work for myself. I do multiple things as my own offering services and business. It has like multiple parts to it, so I'm always bouncing between a lot of things, which is on one hand I love and I do. Like, that's how my brain works quite often. But I'm so shit at like truly understanding how long things will take me, how long, like, that's not a bad thing. You know? Like, it's almost like it's getting late in the day. It is not late in the day, it is getting late in the day. And I feel like I've done nothing. But that's not the case whatsoever. I caught up on very important things. I had just things I had to do. That's literally just like part of it. But of course I'm sitting here and I'm like, what did I do? What did I get done? And I'm really trying to change that perspective that I have. So just being a lot more kind to my brain. And whenever I get in like a headspace of thinking like I've done nothing, I make myself sit down and write out everything I've done in the past bit, like past day, past week. I've done weekends, anything. And that has like been such a mind shift. I definitely still get so stressed and overwhelmed. It has not solved my problems by any means, but it has made the mental game of it at times manageable, which sometimes that's all you can ask for. What's up? We're about to have a cat up here. What? Careful. What? Yeah? What? That is all wet. Please do not step on it. You can stay right there. Hmm? What? What? Ooh, good morning. Oh yes, thank you. So I'm trying to go through all my stuff for markets, and I'm feeling frazzled, but regardless, it has taken 1,005 years to transition to semi-cold weather, and so now I'm just trying to decide how to pick and choose. I don't know what this bin is. Pick and choose some of my items for markets. And I feel like this bin is just a hot mess right now. Oh. So I have a few events coming up, and at all of them, I bring art and I bring my upcycled clothes. But then at others, from there, sometimes it's cool to bring thrifted items, and sometimes I just like get the vibe that it's not, which is totally cool. I primarily do upcycled anyway, but I always have just like a few cool things that I find that I like technically resell. I'm not really trying to make anything crazy off of them. I just love thrifting. And I feel like I meet plenty of people who don't thrift themselves, so it's just a cool opportunity to like bring those items to people who like don't normally do it themselves. So I'm trying to put all that together. I haven't gone thrifting in months, but this is all accumulated from like the summer. So over the summer I was going like quite a lot, but I kept finding fall things, and so now I get to pull them out, which is exciting. Oh yeah, so basically I'm at an event very shortly, like in the next few days, that I don't know if it's cool to bring thrifted or not, and I'm debating just bringing the bin in case. I just don't know. It's a market that's gonna be like a very different vibe from like most markets I normally do. I'm also obsessed. I want to honestly wear this myself, I just don't know where I'd wear it to, so some big velvet pants, wide leg and high-waisted, and the waist literally has like boning in it to like really be like forming, and it literally comes like all the way up to like here. It's insane. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Will probably not want this within a bit, but it's bright, it's colorful, and there's not enough of that for cold weather items. Yep, this is a keep, but I do have just like really nice, just like staple items. Honestly could keep this too because I don't have a lot of sweaters, but I think I'm gonna pass this on. But yeah, I try not to do more than one bin of thrift, and then I tend to have probably a bin of upcycled, and then a like tub of art. So yeah, and it all has to fit in my little car along with my setup stuff itself. Cleaning out that was good. It now mostly honestly has stuff for moving. We're moving in like months, but people who have like spare tubs and bags and things like that have been like giving them to us when they can, because we don't have a large car and can't just like get it all at once, like if we're traveling somewhere. So I got most of that into the closet. It has to be stuff for my art markets, so anything from an indoor setup to an outdoor setup. It does have some of my supplies along the top. You'll have seen that maybe. There's like crammed with stuff that really needs, it's like packaging supplies, extra sculpting supplies, like stuff like that. But otherwise it's starting to be condensed, which is making me very happy, and I feel like I'm like doing a much better job at keeping it condensed than I did when I first moved here. which is just how it goes. I always overfill space and then get really stressed about it, and then very, very, very slowly I like nicely cull things down. Like phases. Like I do stuff in phases, and I tend to like really hyper focus on like one thing for who knows how long. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's 6 months. And that tends to take over my life. I accumulate too much stuff in that category, and then I'm like overwhelmed, and that happens constantly. And I've done it for so many different mediums since being like an independent adult and living on my own, well, living with my boyfriend. And I finally feel like I've gotten under control until I look around, because I mostly emptied the closet, and there's now just, it's now sewing. There's sewing stuff everywhere, like literally everywhere. So I use most of these cubes. I think I even have the nope, I don't. And just 4 of these cubes for material, which at first I was like, they're organized, and now they're just clearly like shoved in there and they're not organized. And then there's all of this. And genuinely like 80, not 80, but like probably 60 to 70% of that was like given to me, which I'm again very, very, very happy about, and I love that, and I'm always happy to be the person who like is known to upcycle things. Regardless, I'm happy to be that person, but currently it's too much. On top of just projects like I myself fell behind on, and there's like things in the closet that I wanted to mend, and I've fallen behind on like literally all of it, and it's stressing me out. But the thing is, I have so many other things to do, including that I like can't focus on any of it. Hello, I was gonna just let this video end and like not really acknowledge a beginning, middle, and end. Well, I guess I acknowledged the beginning, but you know what I mean. I wasn't really gonna acknowledge the end. But upon editing it, which I'm doing currently, it so abruptly ends with me just being stressed out, which isn't any different than currently, but I'm just putting it into words. I am filming this the week of Thanksgiving or Black Friday, all the shopping holidays, and I just kind of wanted to end all of this with if you plan to buy gifts, experiences, anything, always check local first. Always, you know, if you have a friend you can support, or just any local business. I really screwed up my neck, so this is my life at the moment. Do it. Support local. I mean, I know places like Etsy have their issues, but there are still amazing businesses on there that you can just search for really cool things. Instagram, you can just like hashtag search certain things. Same with Facebook. Just try your best to shop local. I try my best, especially during this time of year, and I try to say it a lot to like really like, in case there are people out there who still just aren't thinking about that. It's a very important time of year for a lot of creatives, small businesses, etc., etc. So yeah, and don't be afraid to like share cool things you see with people in your circle, because word of mouth can be one of the strongest forms of marketing out there. And any small business person, owner, maker, whatever, appreciates the hell out of it. So I will have my jewelry listed on my website that I showed in the beginning of this video. It's just a small run of some of my paint chips I've collected throughout the year. They were really cool to do. They're all unique, obviously. And so I will have those listed in like the description, or you can go to my website. And if you just follow me on Instagram, I post frequently about like any of my blanket pullovers that are available and things of that nature. So that is it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are having a great beginning to your holiday season, or just trying your best to stay comfy cozy as the weather gets chilly. So thank you again, and I'll see you on the next one.